Hey everybody, welcome back to the Apke Brothers channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the single skip trace button in the land portal. This button has two main use cases that has made us more money in our land flipping business. Number one, calling neighboring properties for properties that we own. So let's say you buy a 5-acre property and there's other 5-acre properties around. Calling those neighbors to see if they're interested in selling as well has been tremendously successful. Number two, calling landlocked properties when we have a road frontage property. So let's say again, you're buying 5 acres and then you see that there's 30 acres behind your property that is landlocked. You have the ability to get this 30 acres for pennies on the dollar because it's landlocked. So give them a call and try to get something under contract and you turn your 5-acre property into 35 acres. So let's get to the walkthrough. So here I'm on the land portal, and if you guys haven't signed up already for the land portal and want to try it out, I put a free 14-day trial link in the description below. So let's get to it. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to choose an area. Let's go to Alabama. I'm going to choose an area and we're going to show you how to walk through the single skip trace button and how powerful it really is. So let's just zoom in to Tuscaloosa County, Alabama. You can see with the land portal, as you zoom in, it's going to show you the different counties, everything like that. But we're just going to zoom in, see some parcels, and then make a choice on what we want to skip trace and what value we can see there. Again, like I said with the two use cases, the most common I do is when I own properties nearby, but nothing says you cannot just call a bunch. If you're familiar with an area, you can't just start skip tracing an area. You also have the ability to bulk skip trace, which we won't be going over in this video. All right, so let's zoom in a little bit. I see a bulk number of properties right here. What I'm going to say, let's say we got this property under contract and we want to get this property. This property is very, very clearly landlocked. So like I said, this is use case 2 that I was talking about. So I'm going to click into this one. This is 2 acres. And then this one is 2.17 acres. You can get this property so cheap. Like you call this person up, if you already have this one under contract or if you've already bought this property, you can call this person up and get it for pennies on the dollar if you can make contact. From what I can see, it doesn't have much value being landlocked this far off the road, but if you add it to this property, you have a very nice 4-acre property. All right, let's click into this one. And what you're gonna do, there's a nice skip trace button. Like I said, it's a 1-click button skip trace. We're going here. It's gonna show you all the inputs that it's putting in. You can also name it something for the future so you have that information if you want, but all you really need to do is place order and you're going to get the information. And how this works is it is going to give you phone number 1 and phone number 2 directly in the land portal. So here you can see Judy Thatcher with her phone numbers, everything like that. And then what it's going to also do, Rich, is really cool, is when you go back into your parcel, it's going to have the skip trace information here. So anytime, if you don't want to make the phone calls, if you just want to skip trace some in the area right now and then go back to it at some other point, that definitely could work. This information will stay here. So the next thing you can do, so you can see we have phone number 1 and 2. Let's say you call phone number 1 and 2 and you can't get in touch with them, whatever. You can download a full result CSV file, which is going to have much more information on here. All right, so here I have the CSV here. And like I said, in the land portal, it showed us phone number 1, phone number 2. You can also see phone number 3, phone number 4, phone number 5, 6, 7, email address 1, email address 2. Then you can also see relatives as well. So most likely her husband. You have all this information when you download it. Typically phone number 1 and phone number 2 is going to get you in touch or give you one of her correct numbers for sure. But if for some reason you can't get a hold and you really want the property and you call these numbers 3 or 4 times, whatever the situation is, go to that CSV file, get more information, and start trying to connect with her other ways. So that is a walkthrough on how to use the single skip trace button on the land portal. Like I said, this has been very successful in making us more money, getting us more deals, and getting people on the phone and getting in contact with potential sellers, or you can even contact buyers as well. Other than that, if you guys have any other suggestions for things you want us to walk through on the land portal or any other videos, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.